Trying to go to Cisco. Right here? Alright, thank you. Alright, says right here. Alright. No trucks. Okay, will call. But I gotta go, yeah, I gotta go right here. Alright. No overnight parking violators will be towed at owner's expense. Let's see if we don't get turned away. Let's see if they can unload 2 pallets. I got a call. Alrighty, how's this gonna work here? Let's turn the truck off. I rang the bell. Are they gonna answer? Turn this a little longer. See if anybody answers. I have a feeling they're just going to turn me around anyway. But I might get lucky and be able to offload these 2 pallets. Oh. They don't receive after 2 p.m. Well, alright, well, I'm going to have to come back in the morning. I don't think anybody's even going to answer this stupid thing. People that answer that probably went home, so we're going to have to go do something different. Hello? Hello? Here comes a Cisco driver.
Trying to get in?
Yeah, but you guys don't receive after 2 o'clock apparently, so.
So you're not going in?
Oh, I gotta turn around.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
You know where I can park around here? Not here, apparently.
I really couldn't tell you, man.
No truck stops in the area?
There's a, what's it called?
I can look up on my GPS. It'll probably tell me.
It's a truck stop up the street, out of Loop. It's called,
The Loves or a Pilot?
it's not a Love's or Pallet, it's called something different, man.
Oh.
That's why I can't think of it right now.
Okay.
But I see truckers up there all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, just search for it.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here till 7 a.m., but I was going to try to offload the last 2 pallets, man.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes, man.
Thanks.
All right, man.
We're going to have to go turn around, I guess, somewhere. And hopefully that gate will let me back out. Do I dare try going up in that receiving office and seeing if anybody will talk to me? Or should I just Come back in the morning. Probably. They're probably sticklers for their receiving times. So is this guy coming in? Yeah, I'll let him in first. Alrighty, let's stop travel centers nearby. Speedway Pilot. We'll go to the Pilot. 6 miles away. We got a Loves. 12 miles. We'll go to the Pilot. If I can get a shower in. It is via next stop. Okay. 8 miles away. 11 minutes. All right. Let's go there. All right. See when we get there. Alright, fixing to pull in here to this Pilot off of Brooks Road in Hillview, Kentucky. This looks like a crappy rundown Pilot. Don't really need fuel, maybe in the morning. I can worry about fuel tomorrow. Come on. RTI backing on the scale. I do that. I try to do my tandems on the up front if I can get away with it. It better not be all prepaid parking crap. I hope I'm here early enough to get a decent spot. Rock over there. Alright. Why do they make the reserve spots the spots in the back anymore? Is that considered the prime parking anymore? Let's see, we got some spots over here. Shit, I might not be able to park here. I might have to go somewhere else. What about this over here? Really? Loves, at least I know. At least I know there won't be any reserve parking there. I'm not gonna deal with this. Alright, I'm about to pull into the Loves in Shepherdsville, Kentucky. They got a weird entrance. I can find a place to park here for the night. Hopefully they haven't gotten all filled up. This thing's kind of off the beaten path a little bit. Kind of got its own little side road to get into it. behind truck wash here. Alright. Let's see if there's a place to park in here. It's early enough in the day I should be able to find something. Let's see here. Freaking bobtails taking full spots. At least they doubled up over there. Be a place for me to park. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's trying to go to that spot. Alright. Back up. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to my GoPro. Alright, as soon as this Prime guy gets backed in, I'll see if one of these spots is available. I think there's a spot over here by the light pole, but I'm not sure. You can do it. You can do it. Go. I don't even think he had a radio in there. Probably didn't hear me say it. Okay. Goes. Let's go see what we're dealing with over here. Looks like we might have a spot there. Nope, got some straight truck in there. Bobtail backed in there. Okay, that guy just signaled me that he's getting ready to leave. So I will flip around and be ready to park there. It looks like there might have been a spot over there. It is okay though. I don't know how well this camera's picking up over the dash. Up. Okay. Duty, post trip. Sleeper Cool. We're in our spot. I can shut this off. Shut that off. We're in neutral. We're in sleeper berth. Okay, turn the truck off. Turn the key back. Cool. Morning, guys. Getting ready to head back over to that last drop. Get rid of those last two pallets. It's 5:59. I've got coffee making, and I'm just about ready to get my pre-trip going here. I'm gonna take off here and get over there. So hopefully I'm in and out of there and can head straight up to the next place up in New Albany. So I'm gonna have to charge this phone a little bit, or not the phone, charge this camera, to charge this camera a little bit. Alright, guys, I'll keep you posted. Let me wake up and get some coffee in me. It's back there making. Alright, we're pulling up into Cisco here. And they open up in 6 minutes. So I wonder if they'll even let me in the gate at this time, or if I'll be sitting in line at the gate. So I'm gonna check in here. Oh no, there's a trucker in front of me. At least there's not a big line. At least not at the gate anyhow. Well, that truck's getting in, and I'm pretty sure I don't see Cisco written on that truck. No, that's something else. So they'll probably let me in. Oh, they're letting me right in. I don't even have to hit the buzzer. Cool. We can turn this off then. Just gotta go find the office to check in at. Wherever that would be. Okay. There's this guy backing in right here. I just might do a sharp left turn and try to sneak up next to him, and then try to figure out where in the world I'm gonna go check in at. Really need to get hold of some glass cleaner to clean my windows. I don't know where the receiving office is, but it must be in this area. All right, let's do this. Walking over that way. So the receiving office must be on the other side of those trucks, maybe. I can't see from here, but I guess that's the way I need to go. Alright. Pull this up. And go off duty. And let me hit my little check in. So, right on time. Let me go get checked in. Grab my notebook and a pen. And I'll catch you guys here in a few. I gotta go to dock 6 and they want me to disconnect from the trailer when I get there and have the tandem slid back and all that good stuff. So should be fairly quick. There's only 2 pallets left on the trailer, and then I can while I'm waiting for them to disconnect 2 pallets, I can set my GPS up for my next pickup and deliveries. So let's go get backed up. Let's see. Well, I can see already that I'm gonna have to pull off to the right. There's some docks right over there on the other side. It looks like I'm gonna have to pull off to my right and straight line back down to those spots. So that's what I'm gonna do. Blindside and backing, or not blindside, but we're straight line backing down to these docks because I already know it's going to be a pain in the butt to try to back in down there. It would be forcing myself into a blindside back situation. They're really precarious. I just would rather set myself up for easier time. There's a trucker down there trying to back in. I'll have to wait for him. So, if you look here, focus. There you go. As soon as he gets backed in, I'm going to give him some space. You see how that guy there just pulled ahead, disconnected from his trailer. That's what I'm going to have to do. Let this guy get backed in. And then I'll go see where Dock 6 is. Because, like that's dock 16, it's up on the top lip, so it's on the other side of that building back here. give him his space, and then I'll go back there and figure out where dock 6 is, how far down there it is, but it's just on the other side of that building right there. So being able to recognize when you should do what I'm doing, set yourself up for an easier time getting into the dock. I do need to get closer to those trucks, so I need to, when I'm backing, I'm gonna have to get closer to those trucks, so my setup will be better. As soon as he's done messing around, I'll go get in there. And they have my phone number, they're supposed to call me. As soon as I feel I'm on the trailer, I shouldn't see them much past that. I might have to do another blindside back situation. As soon as I see him. Did he disconnect already? Still got his hazards on. Whoops. He still got his hazards on down there. Backing in. So dock 6 must be that right on the other side of that white truck with the grill right there, that one right there, with the black grill and the white hood, but the dark truck. Looks like there's an empty space there. That might be my dock. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to back up. Alright. Let's do it. I gotta slide my tandems back, all that crap. I'm gonna do a pull up and get closer. We got Mr. Cisco here that just because it's his company, he's gonna act like he owns the damn place. So the dock right here, the last what was that? It didn't hit nothing, so I don't know what that was about. This truck does that. We'll just do this sudden stop like you bumped into something. Just out of nowhere. Where is dock 6? Dock 9, so no, I was wrong. Let's see, which dock is it? go to dock section.
Okay, I'll get out of your way then. I think you pulled up. I was like, well, hell, maybe he's going up
I'm
there.
back in because I can see what I was getting into back here.
I got you.
All right. This shouldn't be too bad. This guy, Cisco guy, is gonna back up. I should go, let me switch over to my GoPro here. All right. I'll go back here and open up my doors. I have a feeling it's gonna be tight back there if I don't do it now. Pallets left. Once I get in there, I'll slide my tandems. Making this harder on myself. Yeah, I'm glad I at least was smart enough to I was smart enough to straight line down to here. Try to get straight in line with that dock. The side's still hurting from hurting my side. Might be a little crooked, but I can't tell for sure. Oh shit. Disconnected yet, dude? Well, no. Calling me to ask me if I got their cutters. Cisco just did. Ugh. I didn't even need cutters for this. Get this dolly down, drop it, pull just a little bit ahead so they call me. And the other Cisco maybe do a lumper fee. I wonder if they're going to as well. What's the point in me disconnecting if they're going to go ahead and load it? But they wanted me to drop this bitch. I'll just dollar this back up, but might as well. They're not going to look. They're not even waiting. There's only 2 pallets. By the time I get unhooked, they're going to be done. Oh well. Well, it was kind of pointless for them to ask me to disconnect. They didn't even wait for me to do it. As soon as I had the trailer up against the dock before I managed to slide my tandems, they're getting on there, which is fine by me, but they didn't even give you a chance to disconnect like they told me to do. They didn't even wait for me. There's only 2 pallets. By the time I was going to get on up from the trailer, they were going to be done. And they're probably going to text me with a message telling me for a lumper fee if it's like the other one. So, oh well, let's see. Probably send me. Why do I gotta download all these stupid apps just to do this crap? GPS set. Alright, so got to pay with Capstone again. Before they had me just text it to them earlier, and I got that receipt in there. But this time they're actually going to text the, or they're gonna have me go through the Capstone thing to pay with my code as soon as they send it to me. It's only 2 pallets, so it shouldn't be very much. It was $70 for whatever they took off at the very first stop, which is Cisco, so we'll see what happens. So I'll let you know. Okay. $85 for this one. So I gotta put my EFS code in. Got it covered up on my phone so you guys can't see it. I use this Capstone thing. Alright, I called to ask them about it. The light's still blinking red. They told me, oh, it's fine to pull out. The lights are broken. Okay, that's what they told me. I called them up when I got back. I went in and got my paperwork. So I got my receipt and everything. So, time to get on out of here. Going to pull up. Oops, pull up. Go back there. Guess I'm gonna move my tandem back. And I'm assuming that this is gonna be a dry load because there's no temp on the there's no temp on my messages. Alright guys, I'm almost to this spot. I'm hoping that I'm actually supposed to not be here till 9 Eastern time, and I'm hoping that that time that they gave me for 8 o'clock was Central Time, and so I had till 9 Eastern Time. But whatever the case, it's kind of out of my hands. I couldn't have got here any sooner. I was at the mercy of my other delivery when I got out of there. So alright, gotta make this turn right here. As soon as I'm able. So as soon as these guys get through, I can make this right turn. As soon as it's clear, I'm going to take the turn. Cool. Semis on the way. Car shut up. But plenty of room to make the turn. Okay. Industrial Park, a half-mile away. That's good to hear. Good to see. We're going just inside that. 0.8 miles will be to where we're picking up Progress Boulevard. The place we're going to pick up is called ABM. Railroad tracks. 14-foot bridge, okay. Light. miles to my turn and then 0.5 miles to the place. So the place is probably right on the right corner, right up here. So truck route this way. On the left, so it must be this place over there. I just don't know which dock to go to. See if there's a shipping and receiving difference. American Beverage Makers. Shipping entrance right here. Okay, and they got a whole bunch of rocks right here. Look at all them rocks. Fun. So, guess I'll go park over there like that guy did. And we'll figure out where in the world I'm supposed to check in out. Right there, if you see me. Right there, there's the shipping door, right there. Okay. Stop hitting the rock. I think it's further back. Oh. All right. So I'm gonna go get checked in. Better take the chesty off and put myself off duty here real quick. So real quick, I'll take my seatbelt off too. Okay. Take that off. Hopefully they got a bathroom in there. I'll get back with you later. Checked in, got my paperwork. They gave me both seals, so they provided the seals this time. That's kind of nice. Got the seal for the first one right here, so this is my first stop, and then this is going to be for the second one. So I can put these right here and have this ready to go. I have it sitting up here waiting, but I'm gonna switch over to the GoPro I gotta get back into dock 7, so I'll take you with me at the handy cam while I get brought around to dock 7. Actually, I want to open the doors and stuff, so I will switch over to the GoPro for a second. We're gonna go over here and open up the doors, and we gotta slide the tandems, and then I gotta go to dock 7. American Beverage Marketers. They send me with a bunch of syrups, so it must be the syrups they make the sodas out of. Perfect. Right back. We gotta open. These doors. Yeah, now that it's not so foggy back here. Nice and cold, so those guys loading are gonna be able to stay cool. I'm sure that they're not very hot right now, but they've been working hard maybe. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna turn the back on. Okay. There we go. Alright, turn our hazards on, and we're gonna go do a big old circle to get set up right. So we got that guy in our way. He doesn't understand that there's places to park over there while you go check in. So we've got dock 7. We're not to hit these rocks over here. We'll do a nice wide, really wide turn here to get set up for this back. When we leave here, we got 401 miles up to Janesville, Wisconsin. Totally doable. Maybe I can get up there and get unloaded tonight, depending on the place I'm going to, if they are open when I get up there. Otherwise, I guess I'll be spending the night in Janesville, Wisconsin. Let's see here. Let's see what I can do here. I'm gonna have to do a sharp back. You guys see here, go to that dock. Seven right there. I'll see you guys in there. Alright, well, I'm going to try that angle. Let's see. gonna have to really jackknife this bad boy in there. Might actually work out just right. Alright, we'll do whoops. Do a little bit of a pull up here. Now we're kind of getting cocked on our driver passenger side here. We're definitely going to have to do another pull-up. Looks like you're really lucky with lining up just right. Almost. Hey, I think I can work with that. Look at that. Alright, a little cricket, but not bad. Good enough. Actually, not too bad. So, cool. We're there. I just gotta wait to get loaded. So it's 9:15 Eastern time. We'll see what time I get. Come on, zoom out. It's 9:15 Eastern time. We'll see how long it takes them to load us. Got 2 stops, one in Janesville, Wisconsin, the other one in Cumming, Norwalk, Iowa. I don't even know if I'm delivering to Norwalk. They might be have me bring it to the yard. They might not. You just don't know. But I'm gonna clean my glasses and watch some hoarders on my phone while I wait, and I'll get with you and let you know how long it took me to get loaded. So it seems like a pretty cool place. I leave here. Let's see, what are my weights? We'll go over that real quick before I get you off here. I'll keep you on here while I... Man, it's a residue. Okay, got my glasses cleaned. Alright, so okay, I think that's the weight, 10,000. I think that's the weight right there, 10,059. No, that can't be the weight. No, that's a bigger number than that. I don't see a weight. Is there a weight? 680 cases. This can't be a very heavy load. But I don't see weights. I don't see the weight, so this one's 184 cases. Shoot. I'm gonna have to see what it looks like in the back. Because if it's boxes of pop syrup, depending on if that's all the cases there are, that's only like 5 or 6 pallets each. This has I think this might be a really light load, but we'll see. I could be wrong. Depends on how many cases are to a pallet and all that, and what they consider a case. So I'll let you know. I got to put these numbers in here though, but I'll get back with you afterwards. 918. We'll see how long it takes me to get loaded.